Romans chapter 1, verse 20 says, "For since the creation of the world, God's invisible qualities, his eternal power and divine nature, have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been made, so that people are without excuse." So let me ask you this question. What is your excuse? What is your excuse for not doing the things that God had asked you to do? What is your excuse? What is your excuse for holding back from your talents? What is your excuse for not being the person that God has wanted you to be? What is your excuse for not living the type of life that you know you should be living? What is your excuse? What is holding you back? What is keeping you from being the person that you should be? What is your excuse? The truth of the matter is, we can easily blame our environment and our conditions. We can blame the fact we were born in poverty, or born with a silver spoon in our mouth, or born with the pressures of living in the shadows of a parent who has achieved success. What is your excuse? The reality is, the excuse is you. We can blame others all day and night for why we haven't done the things we wanted to do. But the reality is, the excuse is really you. The reason why you haven't found your husband is you. The reason why you haven't been able to have a sustainable relationship is you. The reason why you haven't been able to keep a job is you. You can easily blame your working conditions on everybody else. You can easily blame the failed relationships you had, or the failed marriages you have, or non-existent proposals on everyone else. But the truth of the matter is all you. People change and people come and go, but you are you. So what are you doing to improve your circumstances? What are you doing to improve your life? What are you doing to change your mindset? What are you doing in your life to make the changes necessary where someone will propose to you? So what are you doing to prepare yourself for that next job opportunity when it comes about? What are you doing in terms of how you look at life and how you look at how you want to be? What changes are you making? The changes you have to make don't just stop because you obtain the things that you want. You still have to pray. You still have to get on your knees and still have to go after the things that you want. Make the changes necessary in your life that you want to see. If you have bounced around from job to job, ask yourself why. Is it because you didn't like the jobs? Or is it because the people at the jobs were the problem? How do you deal with difficult people? Learn how to master that, craft that, make it your own. The hours at a job might change at a drop's head, but have a master plan to deal with those changes. Don't allow yourself to be in situations where you're trying to work, you're trying to have a relationship, you're trying to have a family, but you're neglecting your spiritual side. There's 24 hours in a day. Most of it you spend at work anyway. 16 hours you have to yourself, and then we try to achieve 8 hours of sleep, so that leaves 8 hours of life to you. How do you spend those 8 hours? And if you're not splitting your time correctly, the problem still begins with how you do and how you prepare yourself. So stop making excuses for why you haven't done the things you've done. Start making inexcusable reasons for why you have done the things you did. Change your ways. Make progress. Get rid of those things that's not necessary. Stop seeking out things that's not going to fulfill you, and start seeking out more of God in your life. I guarantee you'll see some changes. You'll see some dramatic changes. That's just how I look at life. So stop making excuses. Let's make things happen.